Hi everyone, I'm Douglas Burberry and I'm a scholar of history and Tasmania. I grew up at Ross in the Tasmanian Midlands, and so therefore one of my main research interests is the Ross Bridge. The bridge spans the Macquarie River and is situated at the southern end of the Ross Township. It is built of sandstone and has 3 arches. The road which crosses it and leads into the Ross Township was originally part of the main line of road leading from Hobart Town to Launceston and back again. Although the main highway now bypasses Ross and no longer goes over the bridge, the superb craftsmanship shown by its builders has ensured that the Ross Bridge is still open to regular vehicle traffic today, almost 200 years after it was built. This bridge is famous in Australia and also throughout the world because of its architectural beauty and also for the carvings which adorn the archstones. Work on building the bridge commenced in 1832. The construction was carried out by a gang of convicts under the ultimate direction of the civil engineer, John Lee Archer, and, after a number of dramas and controversies, was finally completed and opened in 1836. One of the biggest controversies involved the fact that the convicts in the work gang spent too much of their working time working privately for settlers in the district, and not enough time building the actual bridge for the government like they were supposed to be doing. Not only did the convicts spend their time working privately, but they also did their work using materials that rightly belonged to the government, such as charcoal, timber and stone, which had been taken from government quarries. Eventually the government took measures to put a stop to this rorting. A succession of ineffectual superintendents was replaced by Captain William Turner, an army officer who brought some proper discipline to the convict work gang. And 2 of the principal convict overseers who were responsible for the bridge's construction, James Colbeck and Daniel Herbert, were promised conditional pardons after the bridge was completed, if they got the job done properly and stayed out of trouble in the meantime. The carvings which adorn the bridge's arches and make the bridge unique in the world have evoked a sense of mystery and wonder almost ever since they were created. There is a total of 186 archstones in all, and each one of them has been carved with unique patterns and faces. Much speculation has been made over the years as to what these patterns and icons mean, or who the faces are supposed to represent. But to this day, no one has been able to provide definite answers, though some have tried. This has only been a very brief introduction to the Ross Bridge, and in it I've only touched on some of the history of the bridge and its construction. In later videos I'd like to go into more detail on many topics of the bridge's history and construction, including the men who built it, the controversies surrounding it, and the meaning of the carvings which adorn the arches.